Of all the people who roamed the wide boulevards of the new capital, Bodhisena truly stood out. He was by far the darkest-skinned and perhaps close to one of the most learned men to have ever walked the winding mountain roads of Japan. A Tamil man from the deep south of what is now southern India, he had travelled the world seeking Buddhist truth, and his search had eventually ended here. He was only in his 20s. The imperial court was thrilled to have a guest from lands so close to those of Buddha's birth, and granted Bodhisena land for a temple, encouraging him to share his deep knowledge and saintly aura. However, Bodhisena did not simply settle for a quiet temple life. He was granted the honor of putting the final touch to the greatest devotional work of construction that Japan and most of the world had ever seen. In 741, Emperor Shomu, desiring to show the magnificence of his state, demonstrate the protection of the Buddha's universal order, and having heard that Tang China had already completed such a project, ordered the erecting of a great Buddha statue in Heijokyo. It was to be the centerpiece of a great institution of religion and learning, 16 meters high, 500 tons, cast entirely of bronze, and housed in a great wooden temple hall, 50 by 86 meters, with 84 massive cypress pillars. Todaiji. The world had never seen the like in wood before, nor would ever again. Half of the population, around 2.6 million people, donated food, money or labor to the cause, and specialist craftsmen hired from throughout the known world toiled for over a decade to realize this imperial dream. In 752, it was time for the final act, the eye-opening ceremony, to dedicate the statue, to awaken the living Buddha within. Before dignitaries from Tang China, all the Korean kingdoms, 10,000 guests and 4,000 dancers, moving to the dignified and majestic sounds of hichiriki oboes, fue flutes, koto, biwa lutes, and myriad drums which formed the new imperial music brought by Bodhisena, the Tamil priest himself painted the Buddha's eyes. It must have been a profound moment of holiness and spirituality. With the painting of his eye, the Buddha lived in Nara, in Japan. The great Buddha's love and protection now emanated from the Japanese capital city to warm and protect the world with its light and sanctity.